and you didn't see me play with these toys at all. Here, Knuckles, let me come see you. Anyway, guys, I don't think I've ever been so hyped for a Sonic movie. I love the games, absolutely love the games. The movies, the first two are just okay in my opinion, but some of the better video game adaptations that we've got in the last 10 years. But I'm especially excited for this because it is Shadow's movie. And Keanu Reeves is a perfect choice for him, and I just can't wait. I was originally going to get a Dr. Robotnik suit, so sorry. I saved a lot of money. I just got a Sonic hat for the movie, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to go see Sonic 3. I'm pretty damn excited. Might be the last movie review of the year. At least that I go into theaters with. So I'm super pumped. This actually might have the chance to be the best film of the year. But it depends. It depends. Let's go, baby! Hey, you guys actually want to see something sick? Check this out. I got a whole Sonic collection right here. Oh yeah, super cool. What's up, guys? I'm gonna be seeing Sonic, so first impressions are everything. So I'm super excited. Like I said, this has the potential to be the best movie of the year. I was originally gonna see this with a friend, and I was hoping to see it with a couple of friends, but yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm so fucking excited. Let's go right into it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm pretty nervous because I don't really get nervous, but I'm super fucking pumped for this. This trailer looked awesome. Awesome. It sold me over. But I'm gonna ask you guys a question. If you were going out for a movie night, which movie would you go to watch? Sonic the Hedgehog 3 or Mufasa? I'll let that sink in for a minute. Let's go watch this movie. Dude, that movie's just gonna fucking suck. Well, that had to be one of the best fucking video game adaptations I have ever seen. They cooked. Oh shit. Oh, we gotta talk about spoilers. We start with spoiler free and then we'll do spoilers because wow, unbelievable. So I wanted to get some Sonic merch, but it doesn't look like they have much from the movie, so I'm just gonna pass, but I'll show you guys what they had. Oh, fuck, dude. This movie was so good. So good. This might be my second favorite. I don't know. Honest to God, Deadpool and Wolverine and Sonic 3 might switch off and on. At the end of the year, I'm going to do a ranking of all the movies I saw this year. And I've seen a lot, but there have been some really, really stinkers. And then there's been shit like this. That was absolute fucking peak. I can now respectfully go back to the first two Sonic movies and appreciate them because, oh my god, I understand what they were trying to do from the beginning. I really do. So, at the end, I'll go more into spoilers, but I just want to tell you my overall thoughts. The visuals in this movie are absolutely gorgeous. The cinematography, oh, peak cinema. Peak fucking shots, dude. These shots of Shadow in the rain. The shots of him putting his hand up to the glass. Let's just talk about Shadow. Let's get him out of the way. Oh! Oh, this motherfucker was cold. Oh! Every scene that he is, this opening sequence to this movie, dude, it didn't even start. And the music, dude, it's an original film. I remember, the movie didn't even start and the music already got me interested because I was already excited and I could tell I was in the theater with a shit ton of Sonic fans. One had a Tails hat with the ears and the tail in the back, which was so fucking cool. I had one who had a Sonic plush. I had a Sonic plush. There were many people like wearing Sonic shirts. There were people clapping and cheering. I died laughing. It was amazing. One of the best theater experiences of the year. Absolutely 100%. It was so good. Shadow, I was really worried. And I'm sure multiple fans are really worried about how they're gonna portray his story, because it is more dark and not really for children. But don't worry, put your hands to rest, because they do it awesomely. They did it to the best of their ability in a PG movie, and you still feel the weight, you still feel the emotion. This movie has the highest stakes out of any fucking Sonic movie. It's so good. Jim Carrey, one of his best performances. Hear me out. He did so good with the physical comedy. I remember there was this one scene where I was laughing and fucking crying at the same time. It was so goofy and it was so funny. But Gerald Robotnik and Dr. Robotnik end up like dancing in these lasers, and it was just so fun. It was so good. It was, you get like the fourth wall breaks too with Jim Carrey. Like saying, it's like we're getting played by a different act, or the same actor. They kind of look at each other and then they look at the camera. It's so golden. It's awesome. Shadow is done super well in here. Maria was really well done. They didn't really show, obviously, her dying, but if you guys aren't familiar, Shadow was attached to this really cute girl that gave him a home and stuff like that, and then in a laboratory, Gerald Robotnik and her and Shadow all tried to escape, and then unfortunately she did pass away. The cinematography, I'm telling you, man, even though you don't see her die, I got so emotional. Because you see a shot in the trailer of Shadow looking down and Gerald Robotnik. The acting is phenomenal in the scene too. Jim Carrey, his facial expressions, man. Like, he can go to a very goofy performance, and then that scene actually kind of made me tear up. I was like, wow, Jim Carrey is doing a phenomenal job. He's got that comedic effect, and then he can do really serious stuff. And just the shot of them looking down at her body is so tragic, and they did it so well in a PG movie. Action sequences are really good. For me, the little flaws here are the first 45 minutes was just kind of back and forth to me. Some action sequences here and there, don't get me wrong, were fun. The Tokyo scene where they fought Shadow was really cool. Also, I really like how they kind of put the human characters aside, like Donut Lord, and I don't know her other name. So his sister, or his wife's sister-in-law, actually makes a cameo with that other guy from Sonic 2, but not the way you'd think. They make a cameo because they sneak into like this military base, Donut Lord and his wife, and they put on like these tail hologram things, and when they press it, they end up going in disguise as them, which is just such a unique way to actually get them a cameo some way. Like I said, this has the highest stakes, all of the emotion you want from a Sonic movie. This is the best Sonic movie, 100%. And like I said, I can gladly look back at the rest of these movies and just respect them, because they weren't just setting up Sonic for himself and as a character. Through these movies, he goes through a character development. He goes through this, oh, I do this alone, and at the end of this movie, he really learns how to work as a team, how to forgive people who are broken, who are out there for revenge, and it was so good. It was so well done, and such a good story in here, and I bought it, and I absolutely loved it. The end of this movie, the last 30 minutes, holy shit, was just so good. Him and Shadow get into it. Oh my god, dude. They were on this own planet just going all fucking at it, punching each other, dude. It was so good. So amazing. Agent Stone also stands out. Again, he's also one of the more underrated characters in my opinion. They kind of set him up to be the new Dr. Robotnik. So this is kind of where I'm going to get into the spoiler territory here. So, and then we'll talk about the post-credit scene. But Dr. Robotnik is presumed dead at the end because he sacrifices the life from the death ray that Gerald, Dr. Robotnik, and it looks like Shadow even sacrificed himself. I'll talk about the post-credit scene where you see his foot. So he technically didn't die. Like I said, also emotional stakes, like Donut Lord is presumed to be dead. And I really felt that scene. I was like, ah, damn. And Keanu Reeves is Shadow. He taunts Sonic in this one part, and dude, oh my god, it was fucking menacing. Absolutely so well done. It's so well done. Donut Lord is okay at the end of the video, or at the movie, though. I kind of felt like it was weird that he got punched by a fucking alien in the chest and he only has a broken arm. Which was kind of weird, but I still felt the emotion. I didn't feel like it took away anything from the movie. Yeah, Jim Carrey's performance is absolutely awesome in here. You get Super Sonic, not just that, but Super Shadow. I kind of saw it coming. It was kind of predictable. I didn't know if it was going to happen, but fuck, man. It did. It was so worth it because you get to see so much action in this movie. So much heart. So much work was put into this movie. The voice acting was phenomenal. The facial acting was phenomenal. The acting was phenomenal. The performances. I think is it Christian Ritter? No. I think who the fuck plays Jessica Jones? She was also a good standout character. She didn't have too much to do with the plot. She was just kind of an army person. But it was a cool scene with her, and it was super cool. Knuckles and Tails also stand out. Everybody gets their time to shine. Some people say that they didn't get enough screen time, Knuckles and Sonic, or Knuckles and Tails, but I think it was for the right reasons. Like, they still got a lot of screen time, but they needed to focus more on Shadow's relationship. And yeah, oh man, it was so good. This movie was so good. Oh, it was. I cannot tell you how much I recommend this to you. I'm actually, guys, I'm gonna get rid of the rating system of the percentage. So it's just gonna be a bronze or a broken TV, a bronze TV, or a golden TV. All right, there's gonna be no percentage because my friend kind of made a good point last couple of reviews that it doesn't really make sense. So I'm just gonna give this a golden TV. This movie deserves every single buck. It is probably the best $9 I've ever spent this entire year. The post-credits scene was setting up for Sonic 4, and I loved it. Oh my god. You get to see Metal Sonic come out, and I was wondering if he was going to show up at the end post-credit scene, and I was right. And not just one, but an army of Metal Sonics, dude. That's when my whole theater came up and started clapping like, whoa! There were so many fans out there pointing out Easter eggs in this movie. Oh my god, what a treasure this was to watch. And then, out of nowhere, you see a hammer, and I knew right away, it's fucking Amy. Amy shows up at the end of this movie, teasing the next story. So I cannot wait for the future of the Sonic franchise. The Sonic franchise has come an absolute long way from when it started. Like, did you remember, guys, when we shit on this movie for having the worst Sonic design possible? They fixed it. It ended up being an okay movie. But then this movie was peak as fuck. Like, that's crazy. I want to know who directed these movies because they need to stay on this franchise. This is the new Marvel Universe if they pull this off. Because I am so invested into this world now. It's so well done. It told an emotional story while it had a lot of goofy scenes. And the humor was just okay to me. It was a little bit bothersome. But I forgave it. Because at the end of the movie, it sets time for the emotional stakes. And I looked at that and I'm like, okay. I just gotta accept the movies for what they are. They're goofy, yeah. But they take time to get the emotion, to hit you in the feels. And even if it's goofy, it's silly, it's still gonna do that. And that's what a Sonic movie is. So, absolutely phenomenal movie. Performances were all just phenomenal. Such a good movie. 100% recommend this. Seeing this with your friends is probably going to be an experience like no other. So, tell me what you guys thought about Sonic 3, because I am so excited for 4, 5, and 6, and who knows, maybe 7. But with that out of the way, I'll see you next time. Peace.